For 20 years, a lone explorer traveled through the darkness, a spacecraft built to reveal the grandeur of Saturn, its rings, its storms, and its mysterious moons. This is the story of Cassini, one of the greatest journeys in the history of space exploration, and the reason NASA chose to end it with a plunge into Saturn itself. Cassini began its journey in 1997, a billion-mile trek across the solar system. 7 years later, on June 30th, 2004, it finally arrived at Saturn, racing between its rings, firing its engines, fighting gravity itself. Cassini slipped into orbit around the giant world, but it didn't arrive alone. Attached to its side was a passenger, the European Huygens probe, the first human-made object to land on a world in the distant outer solar system. On January 14th, 2005, Huygens descended through the orange skies of Titan and touched down on its frozen surface. For more than a decade, Cassini showed us a Saturn we never imagined, a world of methane rivers flowing into methane seas, icy moons hiding global oceans, and jets of water vapor blasting into space from Enceladus, one of the most promising places for life beyond Earth. It revealed storms the size of Earth, lightning flashes that lit up the night side, and the haunting hexagon at the North Pole, the structure we call the Rose. Cassini mapped the rings in impossible detail, watched seasons change, and captured Earth itself as a tiny blue dot, shining from across 1 billion kilometers. But by 2017, Cassini was running out of fuel. NASA faced a choice: let the spacecraft drift uncontrollably, or end the mission in a way that would protect the moons that might harbor life. The answer became one of the boldest decisions NASA has ever made: a controlled death dive straight into Saturn. On April 26, 2017, Cassini began its grand finale. 22 dramatic dives through the gap between Saturn and its rings, an unexplored region so narrow and dangerous that no spacecraft had ever dared to enter it. Each pass brought Cassini closer, closer to the rings, closer to Saturn's atmosphere, closer to its final moments. On its last orbit, Cassini aimed its antenna toward Earth and began transmitting one final stream of data. As the spacecraft plunged into Saturn's atmosphere, it fought to remain stable, its thrusters firing until the very last second. And then, the signal faded. The explorer went silent. On September 15, 2017, Cassini became part of Saturn itself. A mission completed, a world protected, a chapter in space history that will never be forgotten.